And you loosen the noose on, wait.
Some people know me as Hope. Some people know me as a voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope.
Woo!
Mm. Hello, fellow renegades. Nikki here, and I have a very special guest. This is one of my besties, Josh. Josh is the light in the room. Josh is so much fun, and we always have the best time together and the best conversations.
We do, it's true.
We do. And I always feel like we leave inspired.
Yes. No, literally, we just had a conversation, and I was like, you said we are each other's mirrors, and I love that. Like, exactly. We are the tribe.
Exactly. So who better to share the experience of Ren than with Josh? And he's been kind enough, even though I've talked about Ren for months, Josh has been kind enough to wait for this whole experience.
I wanted it to be perfect.
Yes. And he's like, you've never listened to Ren, right?
No. I've wanted to many times, but I've come this close because I'm like, I wanna know, I wanna see what this is all about with Nikki's channel. It's so popular, but I have saved it, so I'm very excited for today.
So I'm super excited to finally show Josh and hi Ren. We're gonna start with hi Ren, of course. What better way to start? And then I figured that we'll just like vibe, and I'll figure out what other videos to show Josh, because Ren is a journey and he's a prolific artist. Like literally every genre, different styles, different instruments. It's just a ride. And so I feel like there'll be a good curated experience for you.
Okay,
so
let's do it.
Okay, so without further ado, Josh's first listen and experience of Hi Ren, and we will be pausing. This is a reaction channel. Please go and support the artist if you want uninterrupted watching, because Ren can use it. It is good. It is always good to go and support the artist first, and then come here and hear what we think about it and see how we feel. All right, so without further ado, here is Ren, Hi Ren. Okay, here we go. It's about to be changed. If you need to pause, just press the space.
Okay.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still.
Okay.
First thoughts, wow.
Uh-huh.
The riff at the beginning, obsessed, immediately caught my attention. Beautiful, beautiful, yes, yes. And then that was spicy. I wasn't expecting like he gets in there and like does it. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah. One of the things that I love about that intro is like you don't know what to expect.
No.
So like you're going in and you're like, oh, this is guitar and it's gonna be some acoustic singing song.
Right. That's exactly what I was. And then he goes right into like yes.
Exactly. And then even the vocalizations, the like all of that. It's like you don't expect that.
No.
So where's that going?
No.
What are
like,
we doing?
are we doing a little opera? A little nod to opera? Okay.
Powerful.
Yes.
Me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately. And I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me.
Stop.
Uh-huh.
The storytelling of it all is beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Like I feel like we don't have a lot of that today with at least mainstream artists.
That's exactly one of the things that I fell in love with immediately when watching this.
It's the storytelling aspect.
It's the fact that we're getting a theatrical storytelling experience through art.
Yes.
Like it's not just, oh, we're gonna bop to this and we're gonna play this, whatever. Like don't think I don't play this all the time.
And
I do. Find my way, but I know like all the words now.
Yes.
So yes, that happens, but it's so much more depth to it.
That's what I'm feeling from that.
Yeah.
And that's what is setting it apart than other artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have an interpretation of what you think is happening here in the scene?
I feel like, so obviously he's like talking to the two different selves. Is that what's going on? I feel like we're having like an internal battle, and that's great. I mean, I think a lot of times, and I'm not saying this isn't true because art is subjective, so you can interpret it any way you'd like, but I think a lot of times the default is to believe he's schizophrenic or he's bipolar and he's just going through a situation that is not a normal situation to be in. When I'm like, it's very human.
I think we all have this, well, at least most people have that internal voice that we debate with, and that holds us back sometimes or motivates us, depending on how you look at it. So it's nice to know that he's expressing that in a way that I feel like is relatable
and vulnerable, like putting it out there for people to relate to or not relate to. But no, I love it. I'm so here for it, and I love the grit of the back and forth. I think that's he's selling it for sure.
Performance is there 100%. Yeah. People always say like he can act, he can totally act.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Okay, let's go back.
Well, I am we are one, split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys ran nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar, Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it. Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Have we not all had that conversation inside of ourselves?
A million %. And I like that he like has fun with it. Like he invites the audience, the listener, to not take it too seriously. But what he's singing about is arguably very serious.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, and like, again, it just mirrors, like, I know almost every endeavor I've done, regardless of what other people say,
Right.
there's this voice in me that goes, really, do you think that's gonna work? What if somebody's already done that before? Like, why do you think it's special? Like, you know, there's all these like voices, right? And the trick is to just go anyway.
Do it.
And do it anyway.
Push through the noise.
Yeah.
Because the voices aren't, they're just, it's a lie.
It's a lie.
It's a lie. It's not true, but we all have it. It's a human experience.
Yeah, it is. I love that he just lays that out there for you so you can really just feel it, see yourself. I saw an interview with him talking about how my AirPods are doing weird things. Okay. I saw an interview with him talking about how one of the goals that he has as an artist is to make sure people feel seen. What he's seeing is that in the community that is responding to his music, that is what's happening. You know, lots of people are feeling seen.
I feel seen, and this is the first song that I've ever seen of this.
Right. Afterwards, I'll give you a little backstory on him and why this was so important to him and his mission, essentially.
Cool. Heck yeah.
If people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to down my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
Okay.
Wow.
Your vocalization is my cue to pause.
No, literally. It's just such a ride in the best way. Like, it's such a fun ride. I don't know. I don't listen to many artists that are like this, and it's so cool.
Isn't it
so
refreshing?
Cool. Yes, it's refreshing. That's the perfect word.
Yeah.
Refreshing.
Yeah. So think about it this way. This is a completely independent artist in the UK. So all of this he does himself.
That is clear.
Right? With his team. And if you look at it, how many views?
68 million.
So it tells you how much people want this and need this and respond to this.
Yeah, no, I'm here for it.
Right?
I'm so here for it. How is he? He's like obviously a worldwide sensation because we're here in the States. But he's huge, not so huge, coming up.
It's hard to describe. He's
a niche.
He's a niche.
Okay.
He's a niche that is continuing to grow.
Okay. Period.
So like even this year alone, he's working on an album he's releasing this another album of his. He's working on a co-project with Chris Webby. He also has other collaborations in the works. He's also on tour with his band, The Big Push, right now as we speak. So like all of this is happening simultaneously.
Period. Okay. Got you.
That's how like big he is, and like The Big Push is selling out all the time, his band. He's performing at festivals this summer in the UK.
Is he coming to the States?
Not yet.
Not yet.
And I'll explain why. Yeah, I'm like, it has to happen. I'll explain why at the end. But yeah, this is a phenomenon. And to me, this is the future of music. Like, I think that we're getting away from the mainstream, way of doing music, which is why most music has become kind of background noise. And I feel like most music is feeling like it's just temporary.
So produced.
It's produced and temporary. Like, like even the biggest hits, like it's like, yay, okay, and then there's another one, yay, okay. But it's not like depth and like,
it doesn't reach the soul.
Yeah, where I think people are craving this. Yeah. And so the more that we have this, the more it's just going to grow, and the more people are going to find it and continue to grow with it.
I'm obsessed.
I'm obsessed too.
I'm obsessed.
And this is just the tip of the iceberg.
No, no, I want to pick his brain because first of all, how long did it take him to write that song? Second of all, where was he when he wrote, like, what? I can't wait. I have so many questions.
I can fill in some answers for you in a bit. Let's finish this amazing ride.
Okay.
I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope.
I have to pause just for that line, just to let that line breathe.
What was it? Noose on the, what was it? What was it?
We'll just go back.
When you loosen the noose on, wait.
Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope.
Woo! Ooh.
Is it not powerful? Like
Very
lyrically,
very,
what other
lyrically
lyrics stand
stunning.
out like
Lyrically
that?
stunning,
Right? That's just
yeah.
such a powerful line
Very.
that makes, I mean, we talk about feeling seen.
Right.
Makes people who've been in those desperate situations
Right.
feel seen and like we have a voice.
Right. Yeah, that's very beautiful and powerful. And I'm trying to think of like, imagine like the lives that he's touching that are going through that very thing right now. You know, losing people, loved ones to anything, sickness, like he's gone through, or you know, addiction or whatever it is.
So many things.
Yeah.
So many things.
No, it's so cool.
That's one thing I will say throughout all
cool,
the
but
comments.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's not cool that bad things are
No,
happening.
no,
It's just profound that someone can cut through it so beautifully.
That part.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
In the comments, I have seen people share,
Really?
yeah, how much this has changed their lives or impacted them or even saved their lives in a lot of ways.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like a dream of mine. That's so cool. That's
Yeah.
so cool that he's out there literally just writing about his own life, his own experiences, and has enough courage to show it to the world. And then he's like changing the lives of so many other people that are, you know, on their journey to healing. And
yeah, by
that's-
sharing his light and his pain and being vulnerable.
we have to share. We have to share. I think that's like a part of our humanly duty, is to like share with one another and be transparent and open and honest whenever, you know, but it's hard in a world where, you know, you wear your heart on the sleeve, or you're open or vulnerable with someone and
they mistreat you.
Yeah,
It happens.
it does.
I think it's a delicate dance. You know,
It
it's like
is.
sometimes you trust people and it's the wrong people, but then you learn and you kind of like see the signs.
Yeah.
But
No, I love that he's shedding light on that.
yeah, that line is just
That's so good. That's so good.
Floor, and I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So coward the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climbing to different side.
This is my favorite part. I love it. I love it.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences. With autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Powerful.
Very powerful. I love the imagery too.
Yeah, and it's simple.
Very simple. Oof.
Yeah.
Raw.
Raw.
That's
raw,
that's
so
the
real.
word. Oh, I'm obsessed. Wow.
So that line for me where he talks about victims and students, for me, that's so profound because I think we're all dealt different hands in our lives, and you can choose to be a victim and identify with that for the rest of your life, and that can color all of your decisions. Or you can choose to grow and learn from it, which would be the student role, which I think a lot of times is not necessarily spoken about in that way. And he just said it, he just like threw it in there. And it's like, it makes you like sit and reflect on it. It's like, what do you mean victims and students? Oh, that's what you mean. Like, you can choose to take the situation and make the best out of it and learn from it.
No, I love that. I love that. I think we all need to be reminded that every day. That's a good lesson.
So a little backstory about Ren. So what he said was true. He suffered with autoimmunity. So what happened is basically he was out on the streets of Brighton, UK, busking with his band, performing in the streets, and they got scouted by someone like a rep from a Sony affiliate. And just pretty much at the same time they were going into the studio, recording the album, blah, 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 he started to get sick and couldn't figure out what was going on. And it got worse and worse. And as he would go to the doctors, there would be all different diagnoses or treating of the symptoms, but never really an answer.
Getting to the root cause.
Right. Especially because it just got worse and worse to the point where, like, for the most of his 20s, he was literally in his bedroom sick. Wow. So, like, one of the treatments for one of the misdiagnoses was being bedridden, like literally staying in bed. It was hard for him to shower. It was hard for him to eat. They had to like grind up his food so he can eat it. And even then his body would reject food. So he felt like he was wasting away and he was gonna die. And then just after like 10 years of this, like 10 years of not knowing what's wrong with you and your body, constantly going through this, like they lost a record deal, that didn't work out. He felt like all his dreams were going, and then found out that he had Lyme disease. He had gotten bit by a tick.
Oh my goodness.
And at the time, maybe things have changed. People want to argue with me in the comments. But based on Ren's words, at the time, there wasn't really a lot of knowledge of that Lyme disease in the UK. Where in the US, we know about ticks and how it can, transmit Lyme disease. He didn't really know about it. And in the UK, a lot of people didn't know about it. So they just they misdiagnosed him with bipolar. They misdiagnosed him with all these things, gave him all these different drugs, which affected his brain. So now he has some brain damage. And he has other diagnoses because of it. But he was able to get a stem cell transplant to help with the Lyme disease. Awesome. So he can balance out, but he still has autoimmunity, so like things can happen. So that's why he doesn't really travel and tour the world, because
that makes sense.
You never know what's gonna happen.
That makes sense.
But he's like gone to like Canada and Mexico for treatments and stuff like that. The US.
I don't know much about Lyme disease. Whenever I think of that, like, didn't one of the Hadid sisters,
actually the mom, Yolanda Hadid.
Yolanda,
it happened on, I know. folks.
If you know, you know.
I'm a reality TV nerd, and so is Josh. We watch The Housewives.
Hi, Andy. Anyways, but yeah, no. But Yolanda was also, I think, misdiagnosed or diagnosed way later after, and
Yeah.
so I don't know if
Yeah.
there's like a ton of research, or maybe it's
It's,
within the
I
last
think,
15
yeah,
years.
it's come far.
Yeah.
But it was one of those things where they kind of treat you like you're crazy, like you're making it up, like
That's
you're in
terrible.
denial, or your body is creating this thing, and it's like, why would I want this to happen
You're
to
like,
me?
no, something's wrong.
Yeah. So that's High Ren is basically him dealing with that whole internal voice situation, and then
Okay,
some.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow. Very raw, very beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I'm so here for it.
Yay.
I'm so here for it.
Well, that was your introduction to Ren.
Let's go.
Finally, okay. So, we'll talk about the next thing in a minute.
Okay.
In the meantime, please do all the YouTube things, like, subscribe, share, let people know what's up.
Do it.
Do it. And if you want to support the channel, I do have a Buy Me a Coffee linked in the description. Please go ahead and you can donate anything you want. It's not even like you have to be a member.
What coffee shop would you go to?
Oh, I like Coracle.
Oracle's good.
Yeah.
And have you been to Pony?
I like Pony. I've worked at a Pony. Yeah, there's some good local coffee here in Tulsa. So if you want to buy me a coffee, go ahead, support the channel. And thank you so much for being here. And as always, take care of yourselves.
And thank you for having me.
Of course.